In a world where the sky stretched into infinity, painted with the hues of dreams, and the land was a canvas of vibrant life, there existed beings of immense power and majesty, the elemental Titans. They were the pillars on which the balance of the natural world rested. Terra, the Earth Titan, stood tall, a colossal figure of rock and soil, with the gentle touch of moss and the wild tangle of vines adorning its body, embodying the silent strength and unwavering stability of the earth. Pyrrha, the Fire Titan, blazed in eternal flames, a fierce spirit with a heart of molten lava, embodying the boundless energy and destructive power of fire. And Aqua, the Water Titan, flowed with the grace of the world's deepest oceans and the tranquility of its serene lakes, embodying the fluidity and life-giving essence of water. For eons, these titans had coexisted in harmony, their powers in balance, nurturing life and guiding the cycles of the world. But peace, as it often does, found itself on the brink of shattering. The world began to suffer as the titans clashed in battles of epic proportions, their discord manifesting in earthquakes that tore the land asunder, volcanic eruptions that blanketed the skies in ash, and floods that washed away the remnants of what once was. The once lush forests, towering mountains, and vast oceans became battlefields, scarred and ravaged by the fury of the elemental giants. The inhabitants of this mythical world, creatures of magic and mortals alike, could only watch in horror as their homes were destroyed and their lives were threatened by the cataclysmic battles of the Titans. Whispers of fear and desperation spread across the realms, giving rise to tales of a dark force, an unseen enemy that had turned the Titans against one another. It was said that this malevolent presence had sown the seeds of discord among the elemental beings, manipulating their emotions and twisting their perceptions, so that ally saw ally as foe. In the midst of this chaos, a group of unlikely heroes emerged, each from a different corner of the ravaged world, brought together by fate and a shared purpose to uncover the truth behind the manipulation of the Titans and restore harmony to the world. A young mage, versed in the ancient lore of the elements, a warrior whose ancestors had once served the Titans, a rogue with the ability to move unseen through the shadows, and a bard whose songs could soothe even the most troubled soul. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey, seeking the wisdom of forgotten deities and the secrets of lost tombs, hoping to find a way to bring peace to the Titans and in turn to the world. As their journey unfolded, the heroes discovered that the Titans had not always been adversaries. Ages ago, Terra, Pyrrha, and Aqua had stood as guardians of the world, their powers used in concert to nurture life and maintain balance. They had been united in their purpose, until the Dark Force, a being of immense power and malevolence, sought to claim the world for itself. Unable to dominate the Titans through strength alone, it had instead woven a web of lies and deceit, turning them against each other, breaking the bond that had held them together. The heroes realized that the key to saving the world lay not in defeating the Titans, but in rekindling the ancient bond of trust and unity that had once existed between them. The task was daunting, for the Titans, consumed by rage and bitterness, could not see past their own pain. But the heroes persevered, their resolve unshaken, for they knew that the fate of the world hung in the balance. In their quest for peace, the heroes faced trials that tested their courage, their strength, and their bond as a team. They battled minions of the Dark Force, braved the elemental fury of the Titans themselves, and delved deep into the heart of their own fears and doubts. And through it all, they discovered that the power of unity, of friendship and trust, was the greatest weapon against the darkness. In the climactic battle, as the Titans clashed with a fury that threatened to tear the world apart, the heroes stood together, their spirits as one. With the mage's knowledge, the warrior's bravery, the rogue's cunning, and the bard's songs, they pierced the veil of lies that had clouded the Titans' minds, revealing the truth of their manipulation. As the truth shone through the darkness, the Titans, struck by the realization of their shared betrayal, ceased their battle. The Dark Force, cornered and vulnerable without the discord it had sown, was finally vanquished. In the aftermath of the conflict, as the world began to heal from its wounds, Terra, Pyra, and Aqua stood together once more, not as adversaries, but as allies. With their bond restored, they turned their powers toward mending the land, soothing the scars of battle, and nurturing new life. The heroes, having fulfilled their quest, watched as peace and balance were restored to the world. They knew that their journey had changed them, had forged between them a bond as strong as that which united the Titans. And so the world was saved, not by the might of warriors or the power of kings, but by the courage of those who dared to believe in unity and the strength of friendship. The elemental Titans, once again protectors of the world, stood as a testament to the enduring power of harmony over discord. And though the heroes' journey had come to an end, the tales of their bravery and the clash of the Titans would be told for generations, a reminder of the light that can be found even in the darkest of times.